Live your life. Your life is a direct reflection of who you are, your beliefs, what you value. So, really, living a life that is a reflection of you internally, why not pursue it? Why not go through with it? Why not create a game plan to choose to live a life that reflects you? That's exactly the point of this video in of itself. Why live a life that's a reflection of what others want you to live? Why would you want to follow a path that doesn't resemble everything about what you value to the point of who you actually want to be down the road? And really, I see it in of itself that to really be in pursuit of something bigger than your passions, bigger than what you actually believe in, it means that we have to go down a path that many people may not really believe or value. So if there's value in creating a life that resembles everything about who you are, then why not be in full pursuit of making that life, of creating that life, of becoming something bigger than just who you are in of itself? And this goes deep into the fact that, like, you have to create a life that seems as clear as day, but it seems unimaginable. That means we're gonna put in a lot of reps, put in a lot of time, put in a lot of dedication towards moving the 1% meter every single day. And by looking at it and seeing that it's like it's a long term game, it's not. I'm not in it for 90 days. I'm not in it for a year. It's becoming aware that we're going to be on this game for. We got the plan. We got the result we want to know for that we want to actually achieve, and we stick with that game plan years and years to come. Because for anything to bring fruit, we got to put in a lot of effort, put in a lot of input of time towards that goal we want to actually see for ourselves. So, core values, beliefs, ethics, right? Your passions, all these things that really make up who you are. Well, there's something in that that you could potentially pursue towards a career. And got other options in education. Although, what I've learned is that you can actually turn your passion into a career. And how better than it can actually get by turning your passion into a career, doing something that you genuinely love and making something out of it into a career, into something that really defines your life on a day by day basis. And for me, it was actually just helping people, helping them reach their best selves, helping them become more confident, helping them become their best level self. And in order for me to actually do that, I have to put in the same number of repetitions every single day. And this can't be me thinking about whether or not I want to actually do the work. It's either I do the work or my future is on the grill. It's cooking on the grill, right? So it's knowing that I gotta get this done every single day. Because if I don't get this done, then I'm not pushing the meter every single day. So it really comes down to, like, I gotta get this done. I gotta focus hard with a bad intent on moving the needle every single day. And in a way, we can really have and organize things in terms of priority, or in terms of things that are important to least important or not a priority. If you put things in the right categories, you have four boxes, right? And you have category one, which is urgent, category two, which is not urgent, and you have number three, which is not important, number four, important. And we can really categorize things in our day-to-day life and really focus on things that are of utmost priority, and just focus on doing that which will allow us to move the needle 1% every single day. And I look at it in that perspective because there are many things we have going on in our lives every day. Things that could be in the form of a distraction, things that can be in the form of irrelevancy in life, things that aren't important that we may put time into, and that time should be placed in towards our most priority things that we have going on in our lives. And for me, it really was putting a plan together, boxing things out, things that really waste time, things that aren't really too relevant, and really just knowing that, hey, like, time is very finite, and wherever we place our time in is going to be a dictator of the result we're going to really get for ourselves down the road. It was really just knowing that in hindsight that really gave me more perspective to really focus on things that really are a huge priority. Whatever time I've left over, I focus on the other things, whether it's uploading content, whatever the case may be. And it's really how I see things are put into position. And just know that all things are possible to attain in this life. But it's like you gotta put in the reps, put in the work every single day. The same thing every single day. It doesn't matter how tedious, how boring it gets, but it's just knowing that it's gonna pay off in time. And it's also knowing that the results are going to show in time, but the results don't show after a couple months of serious repetition. So it was really me knowing that, me understanding that, and really me just becoming fully aware that everything in and of itself is all in due progress, and with clear progress, with a clear plan behind everything, is going to come a result that's going to show for itself in time. And there is no better or greater feeling than just knowing where you are in the beginning and knowing where you want to be, where you actually see yourself down the line. And it was me just being really like gung ho up on it and everything that I do, right? Me just getting everything done, me just focusing on the small, simple things. And going to a gym is definitely a part of it. I'd prioritize that to an extent into my life and make sure that it's an everyday process, everyday cycle. And the same thing that applies into every area. It's just you gotta really be focused, be consistent on doing the same thing every single day. And it's what really creates the progression. It creates the consistency of doing the small, simple shifts. And it really gave me more of a wider perspective on how to really go about my life, how to really go about organizing my time or limiting chores, tasks, the things that really take up time that my time could have been placed somewhere else. It's me just really understanding that more and more, and me being able to like use that time more effectively. And being able to use that time effectively, I want to say, is important to a high enough extent, because if we're not fully maximizing our time, if we're putting our time into things that don't really move the meter every single day, then we're going to be getting a result outcome far less imaginable than what we could have gotten by placing our time into the more things of priority. And I want to say it really comes down to just like really organizing what's more important in your life that goes on right now, how to really go about scheduling things that are of importance to your life, and how to really go about it. And by going about doing it every single day, then the goal actually becomes more clear as time begins to elapse. And as time begins to elapse, we get closer and closer to that goal that we have placed down, that we've written down. And I say things as it is when it comes to writing things down. I say it's much more clearly defined once you write things down vividly on paper, because when you have it written down on paper, you can actually see it more clearly in a way, in its own sense. If you were to just plan it out in your head or put it down on your phone, putting it down on your phone is also a good way as well. But the power behind writing something down and seeing it on a piece of paper, it's almost as if it's already literally happening in reality right now today. That's how I definitely see things when it comes to journaling or writing things down in general. More importantly, stay up, stay focused, stay consistent, and don't even let up, man. Let's get to it.